And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is... Jake Lamb will begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also. And that's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Kevin Givens will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. It appears we've seen a lot of indecisive feeling at-bats so far here today.
And I think a lot of that comes from the way he's mixing his pitches. We've seen off-speed stuff and fastball counts, and we've seen him bust a fastball in when guys are sitting back. It seems like they've just been guessing wrong all afternoon.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Phil Gosselin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Phil Gosselin.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
Be right back.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
Just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 13-0. So long from Phoenix. And welcome back to the MLB pregame. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's got a 6-game hit streak going, and he's a very dangerous hitter when he's hot.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Alexi Amarista strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for San Diego, third baseman, number 5.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just 1 win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortunes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent, though.
Looking to strike out the side to begin the ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Matt Kemp will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting fifth,
Wallace Sanford will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Corey Spangenberg will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the... Nick Ahmed leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he overadjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Alex Dickerson will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Austin Hedges will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Alexi Amarista will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Pedro Velasquez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Matt Kemp heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Wallace Sanford is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The batter, number 15,
Corey Spangenberg stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the seats. 0-1. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nick Ahmed will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
2 strikes. And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ballgame. Austin Hedges comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without a... Alexi Amarista will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And another foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the box, Michael Conforto. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
In now, Pedro Velasquez. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The perfection continues. Matt Kemp comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Into the box now, Wallace Sanford, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Pitching for strikeout number 20. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3. In now, Nick Ahmed. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he'll step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier. But come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another strikeout, as nobody can touch him in this one.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. He just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
Yeah, and the strikeouts just continue to pile up out there for both guys. That's the third time he's set him down so far tonight.
Frank Vasquez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Kevin Quackenbush will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Kevin Quackenbush.
Christian Bethancourt is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 12, Christian Bethancourt.
Edwin Encarnacion gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. That misses. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Devin Travis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want. Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Kevin Pillar stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Amarista is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Alexi Amarista will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
There are times where you say, it's just not my night. But after 4 strikeouts, well, that'll leave you wondering about everything you're doing.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And there's another one, strike 3, as he just continues to mow guys down.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a three-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Nice.
Pedro Velasquez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
The 0-1 on its way. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So this amazing performance continues as they're still without their first hit, and the side is retired again. Josh Rutledge steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
And this guy single-handedly wore out their starter in this one. 3 hits against him. Called to the bullpen, though, got him off stride, and they're able to set him down for the first time in the ballgame.
Russell Martin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 8 hours long was on my other account.
Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Shot fouled at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
It got 2 views. Emoji
Striding
happy
into the
tears.
box, Gerard Dyson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg is there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Matt Kemp will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. Sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
0-2 with the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
Wow, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Wallace Sanford stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And here in the extra frames, he's just now coming up on pitch number 100. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the Golden Sombrero.
Corey Spangenberg will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Donaldson is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Ender Inciarte brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this end. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Let us go
It never
Blue Jays.
feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
third baseman, number 20,
Josh Donaldson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and You see his pitch count there.
2 out, nobody on.
And
he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Jose Dominguez will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Edwin Encarnacion will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sanford giving chase, and the inning is over.
No golf today.
Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Nick Ahmed steps in to begin the inning.
And so far in this ball game, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
No way earlier in the day, LOL.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
No sleeping.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
First pitch on its way. Alex Dickerson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
In now, Christian Bethancourt. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So this amazing performance continues as they're still without their first hit, and the side is retired again. Alexi Amarista is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A little bouncer. A quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto, ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Martin is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, designated hitter,
Pedro Velasquez stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So this amazing performance continues as they're still without their first hit, and the side is retired again. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
Too long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire
1-0 over.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen the ball really well right.
Chris Sale will get the starting assignment in this one. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Buckin' Bull Park is empty. WTF.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Lol.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Yeah, well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's on a nice little 7-game hit streak, so I'm looking forward to see if he can extend it to 8.
Glenn Spoon will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And that's in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
Called strike 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Oh hell nah, he isn't getting 8 games
Jose
straight.
Abreu will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club.
No LOL.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up. Todd Frazier will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
I like
Started to go around, but it's
low.
ruled strike 1 anyway.
It's because your first L is a capital L, not lowercase LOL.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth.
Deoner Navarro steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Wow, what a start to this game. 4 straight
There
strikeouts.
you
He's
go,
baffling
LOL.
these guys.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
LMFAO.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brett Laurie will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Second baseman, Brett Laurie.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Here comes the 0-1.
I want a pot of gold 5 minutes
comes
later.
back
I
with a
have to
beautiful
ace a
pitch
dump
there,
after
and he's
dump. The pot of
dominating
gold
this
came
at-bat.
out of
It's
my ass.
0-2 now.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well.
No.
You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Dexter Fowler is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Dexter Fowler.
Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one.
Yep.
No wonder he's pitched so well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters.
Hand with
3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy Belanger.
Into the box, Billy Belanger. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Center fielder
Kevin Pillar will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
1-2, here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Glenn Spoon is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's taken for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
No ball.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
Melky Cabrera comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Very weakly on the ground. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Brett Laurie digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Dustin Ackley will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Stepping in now, Carlos Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without a... Glenn Spoon will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.